and welcome back for another plan with me. Today my nails are Bordeaux Glitz. If you are interested in getting these nails, I always have my links down below for you guys. I'm using this little 2-page kit out of a Happy Planner book. I don't really know if we call them kits, but that's what I'm going to call it. And then I have this Simply Gilded washi. It's the only one I'm going to pull in this week. I'm just keeping it really simple. It's got pretty gold foil, and let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm going to start by saying I have both of my kids around me, and I'm going to do my best to kind of like cut and do this voiceover so that there's not a lot of distraction in it, but from time to time you may hear a peep just because I can't control it all the way. So I'm just going to get started by creating my sidebar. I decided to keep it super duper simple this week. I'm only really putting 2 habit trackers here, and that's really it. The habit trackers are from Planner Kate. I just have one giant sheet of these pink shaded ones, and so I pulled in those because obviously there's lots of pink in this spread, and that's really it. I didn't put anything else in my sidebar. I wanted to keep it simple. I didn't want to really have much to do over there today. I'll be putting my meals on the daily columns, so I didn't need to put that in the sidebar. And what I'm going to track this week is getting my kids to bed on time and getting work done on the computer. So on the sidebar, I did pull in those foiled boxes. Some of them are foiled, some of them aren't, just because I wanted some shiny stuff kind of over there to start. And then instead of doing things like headers or glitter headers, anything like that, I just decided to use the washi tape because it's pretty much that glitter header, it's that header size. That's why I really like these confetti ones from Simply Gilded, because they're perfect to use all over the place. And so I did that all across the top just to keep it super simple, super quick, not pull in a whole bunch of extra stuff. And then there weren't enough of the tall full boxes for every single day, so I'm just doing them on every other day because there were enough for that. And then I'm pulling in these little tiny shorter ones on the other days just to kind of fill that up across the bottom. I feel like I probably should have pulled in my white out and done the little gray boxes so they didn't ghost through as bad, but I was just kind of trying to get this done quickly and I didn't feel like it. So there's a little bit of show through, but not so much that it's really going to bother me in the long run. So I didn't have one more little short box here for this last day. So instead I just kind of created a short little background there and overlaid this little flag on top because I think it pretty much achieved the same effect. So now that all that kind of decorative stuff is done and down, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the rest of the spread. I do have these little water bottle hydration trackers from Planner Kate. Once again, you get a ton of them on the sheet, unlike, some shops where you feel like you pay a lot but you don't get very many because they're kind of a big sticker and take up a lot of room on a sheet. This comes with a giant sheet full of them, and so I have them in pink, and I decided to pull them in here. And since the weekend is dropped down a little bit lower, I pulled in these little kind of positive affirmation saying headers that came in the little 2-page kit just to kind of even up the spacing of all the days so that I could kind of move forward all at the same spot in the planner to put down the rest of the things for the week. So I'm going to pull in this washi tape once again just to kind of separate the area, separate my sections. Once again, I love things that are multi-use, and the washi tape for me, this size is like my ideal size because I can section out my planner super easy and stuff like that. I decided to pull in also these little schedule script font stickers from Planner Kate. That way I can mark in my work stuff for the week. So what I'm going to do is use this little Tombow twin tone marker in gray. I got a set of these for Christmas in my stocking. Thank you, Santa. And I haven't really shown them to you guys really on the channel yet because I've still been kind of playing around with them and figuring out what I like them for the most. I originally, in another spread I didn't do on camera, used them kind of for coloring, almost like I do my mild liners. But then I found they just didn't react with the PLUM paper. in a way that made coloring end up as smooth as I would have liked. So instead I decided, you know what, I really like these for outlining if I'm doing a really basic outline like you see here. So I'm using them today for that because I think they do a really good job of that, and it's easier to use the tip of these than it is to use the mild liner tip for simple outlines. So I really think if you're looking for an outlining marker, these Tombow twin tone ones are really good for that. So just a little FYI, and I will have them linked down below in my description box too, in my Amazon favorites section. To kind of catch up really quick, I put down all these little kind of note stickers and they're from Coffee Monsters Co. I'm going to use those to mark dinners for the week so that I have a place to write that in on my schedule. And so I'll be going back in and doing that later, but I just wanted to go ahead and get them down on the paper so I didn't run out of space. And then the little kit comes with tons of these tiny little kind of asterisk, heart, star, icon stickers. And usually these are things that typically can kind of go to waste. They're not something you use a ton of, at least I don't. So I decided, you know what, if I want to stick to the kit and not pull in a bunch of extra stuff this week, it's perfect for me to use them to mark in the daycare schedule for all my kids. So I put them down for all my kids, that way I can go back in later off camera and mark in all those schedules. And I'm coming through now with the pink twin tone to mark in my next section. I thought these two shades were perfect. The gray and the pink matched perfectly with the kit colors I was doing this week, and so I was really happy with that. And I just love how simple it is to make your own boxes in the PLUM paper planner. Can we just get that out there and say it? Because in something like Erin Condren, you really can't do this very often. And I love my Erin Condren because I have that too, but for just like my practical planning, my life, my like day-to-day, get it down on paper so that I can get things done planning, I absolutely love this. So I like these twin tone markers. I highly recommend them, and I'm probably going to be showing them off a lot more because they're just really super useful. The gold stickers are from Planner Kate as well. I use a lot of her font stickers just because it's cheap for how many you get on the sheet. And I don't think I mentioned before, the order and delivery stickers for groceries are also from Planner Kate, as well as these night shift stickers. My husband has a flip schedule for the majority of the week. He has a night float shift for a solid week, and so I wanted to mark that in because that tells me also dinner has to be ready earlier than normal, and it's just important for me to know when those night shifts happen. These meal stickers in gold are from Rose Colored Days. I don't often use these because I try and hoard stuff from her shop, really, because I just don't like going through them so super fast because I really like them. But I really wanted to pull them in this week because of all the pretty gold foiling that I had on this spread, and I thought they were a perfect little pop. I also have this Fox and Pip girl in the sweater, and I just thought she was cute to kind of stick over here. And then I had these cute little extra Hello Petite Paper bow clips that came on a sampler, and I decided they were cute little accents as well. Alright, so really that's it, guys. It was super quick this week. I didn't want to do anything super crazy. I stuck to the little 2-page kit to keep it easy, keep it fast. I didn't pull in a lot of extra stuff, just a few font stickers and just a couple of others. I really like this spread. I think it turned out super pretty. And so once again, it just goes to show you don't have to pay a fortune for kits online. You can do really pretty things in your planner with just a few basic things, maybe one Happy Planner sticker book, and yeah, I just think this one turned out pretty because it was all kind of the same colors. I didn't pull in a lot of extra stuff. So if you are new today, subscribe. I would love to have you stick around, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!